What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Fish Boy back here with another video on Duel Links. And this is not a gameplay video or replay video. This is a video talking about what we can see for the Banlist or what I matter of fact, no, scratch all that out. We're gonna talk about what I think the Banlist is gonna look like, what I know it's gonna look like, and how I know it's gonna look like. So, like, there's a lot of things to talk about this car. Mainly about Desperado right now. So they're gonna be. I'm gonna try to make this into a two-part video. Yeah, a two-part video. Yeah, two-part. Yeah, all right, yeah, two-part video. So this will be part one right here, and part two will be out later in the day or whatever. But anyway, so this is based mainly right now. What we're looking at right now is the ranking of all the most used cars or the popular cars used right now in the rank on right now on Duel Links whatever. So as you can see, the top three is basically Karma Cut, Vermilion Dragon Mech, and Malevolent Sin. What's this? Yeah, number 7, Malevolent Sin. Like, okay, now Malevolent Sin's new car actually. It just came out like a few, that's like a week, 2 weeks ago now. Going on 2 weeks now. So that's the brand new card. But mainly half of these cars, as you can see right now, look closely. Look closely. Now, if you look closely, don't put this. Now, scratch out the top three. Starting from top, or basically rank 5, which is from right here, so rank 5 all the way until rank 16. Now, what else? And matter of fact, no, rank 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, then skip 11, and then go from 12 all the way to 16. Those are all Blue Eyes cards, okay? If you include Karma Cut too as Blue Eyes card, they're not all like specified Blue Eyes card. Like they go with the archetype. I'm talking about those are the most cards you're gonna see used in the Blue Eyes deck. Like, so mainly right now Blue Eyes is taking over or whatever. But I would say it's not just Blue Eyes. The top 3 that you will see, no, top 4, but mainly top 3 really. Like the 4th one is mainly just Automotive. I think I pronounce it. Mainly using where is it? They're not on here? Oh, they're not on here. Oh. Okay, I guess they're not on here. Mainly just car using I'm about to go to where is it? It's not on here. Okay, so I guess they're not the most used card. I guess they're not. All I see is the season. Most of the seasons on here too. Okay, then might scratch that top three. Okay, we're gonna discuss the ones we're gonna see on here basically. So basically, the top 3 is gonna be mainly Blue Eyes. Is Nope Nights on here too? Wait, Nope Nights not on here. Okay, so okay, I'm confused now. I see Nope Nights in here all the time, and they not on here. Okay, so Nope Nights not on here. Okay, so I guess that's not a problem. But mainly, Nope Nights is a problem sometimes. Right now, basically, let me just go ahead and say right now, the main decks that you will see in the KC Cup really, Blue Eyes, Nova Knights. I guess you could call them the I can't pronounce that shit. I'm just calling it Yuma, the Yuma deck or whatever. And what else? And Desperado. Where is he down here? Desperado. So yeah, those are the only decks you will see in the game right now. Oh, and Thunder Dragons too, but they all at the bottom, so I don't know why they got at the bottom. Mainly just that. Mainly just Thunder Dragons. Yeah, mainly just Blue Eyes though. Mainly just Blue Eyes. I have Blue Eyes up right here in the top 16 right now. That's the most cards in here. Yeah, Blue Eyes do use all these cards, except, like I said, all these cards they use. So from rank 1 to 2, skip number 3. So basically, all the way from rank 1 all the way to number 16, except rank 11 and rank 3. I don't think I ever seen them use them before, because they were run level 4 monsters, so they can't really see something to them right there. So scratch them too. So on rank 3 and rank 11, take both of those out. Like I said, rank 1 through 16, that's all they use. You will never see Black not using a card. They always. But the most played card, Karma Cut. This card came out back then a few months ago, last year. close to the end of last year, I think, as a selection box card. It was originally a selection box, but then it came out with this box right here. See, it came in a selection box like yo. No, it came in a mini box first. Was it? No. Hold on. No, it was a selection box first. Yeah. It was a selection box first. Because it came in a selection box 2 first. I think like, yeah, last year when we got living there or whatever. And then later on through that year, it came out in August. After that, it was like, okay. I mean, when it first came out, it was a pay-to-win card. So not many people had it, so it wasn't no big deal. It wasn't no big deal at all. It might be super rare, but it still wasn't no big deal at all. So, okay, it was good. Yeah, no, it wasn't a big deal at all. We didn't have to worry about it. Just like Phoenix Chain. Wasn't no problem. No, we didn't worry about it. So we just let it go through. We didn't care. Like, we seen the person call, we were like, oh, not be happy because you got to be what? A pay-to-win player to get it. I mean, you could be a free-to-play player to get it. But to get 3 copies of it, you had to, like, pay money to actually get that card. So, yeah, I paid money to get it. Because I didn't want to wait, like, 6 or 7 months for it to come out again inside the real box or whatever. Because when the selection box come out, selection box give you, like, exclusive cards. Like, they only, like, there's only one chance to get them. Because when the selection box disappears and go away, that card won't come out, won't officially release. Basically, it's like an early release of new cards that you won't see in the game and probably until like 6 or 7 months later or something like that. So only the people who actually pay money maybe might have 3 copies of it. Now you're free to play. You may get about 1 or 2, make it look like only might get 3 maybe. If you have a lot of gems saved up. But if not, then then that's just you or whatever. But anyway, yeah. But anyway, it came out as a regular selection box card, so we didn't think it would be that bad. But then when it finally came out of the box, oh, look around. Everybody got it. Everybody using it, especially Blue Eyes. They love you because they love trying to get this pathetic little stone, this little piece of rock in the goddamn, in the graveyard. They love using it. For some reason, they have only 1 karma cut and have an ancients. For some reason, they are drawing 2. Wanna know why? Card of Constance. They use this to discard the ancients to the graveyard, and then they draw into that 1. That's how it was back then. But now, they run 3 of it. 3. So, they don't even need Card of Constance to draw into it. They have it. They have about at least, maybe, they get lucky and have 2. Might even get even extremely, I'm talking about 4-leaf clover lucky and get 3 in their hand. So, it's really hard. So, they really love this card. So, especially in Desperado, oh my god. Desperado was not in the deck. I mean, it was a good deck back then. But then, sure, News came along. Invoker came along. 6 Sams came along. It was just, they just wiped them off the field, okay? They just wiped them off. Desperado just went to a deep slumber because he's a machine, so he's just powered down, okay? He couldn't get full power, so he couldn't charge back up. He just powered down, okay? They threw him some water or something. He got and they blew him off with a blow dryer or something. And he got all rusty and everything, so he couldn't use. He wasn't shiny no more. He was all rusty up in junkyard stuff. But he was just junk at the time. But then basically after that. After they hit Sir Louis, this bastard rolls up to the step. He rolls up to the plate. When they killed Sir Louis, and they banned Invokers from the game, like Alistair Invoker, the cockatrice or whatever, the water monster of the Invoker Jack. When they banned him, you can't even use him no more. When they banned that, Invoker rolls up because back then Invoker was scared of the cockatrice on the field because cockatrice had 29 defense. And it couldn't be targeted, and it couldn't be destroyed by card effects. So, Desperado couldn't destroy with a little destruction effect, or it couldn't swing in because he only had 2,800 attack points. While Cockatrice net got down 2,900, so it couldn't swing over it. It couldn't do nothing to it. You couldn't target it or nothing. It was always basically on the field. So then Desperado couldn't do nothing about it. So when they seen that they had a card that they couldn't destroy, that they couldn't do nothing to, they couldn't even target it. They couldn't take control of it. They couldn't do nothing to it. It's over with. And then they tried to run a Floodgate. Floodgate didn't work. The Floodgate doesn't target, but it still kills off. It still makes you. It doesn't target, but it still will defeat Hawkers or whatever. But this made Invokers they caught on to it and like, okay, y'all want to use Floodgate, so they caught on to it and started using Cyclone. Cyclone, they started using it right there. Back then, Cosmic Cyclone wasn't a good card back then. But then, like when Dark Lord started coming out, and people finally started seeing that Cosmic Cyclone was actually a trump card to use to trigger most heavily skill that require you to lose 1,000 or more life points. They're like, okay, you ever used it? So they used it. That's why the players still couldn't do nothing. Because people using Cosmic Cyclone to use Yui's on skill, which was Sorcerer's Conduits, which they can draw into an Invoker or whatever, and be able to summon the Alistair out next turn, and it was over with. Or use Destiny draw into it. I mean, basically. So it was it was just they couldn't do anything about it, so they killed them off. But like I said, after they banned the Cockatrice or whatever, put Invoker at 3, put Invocation at 3. And then they hit Shiranui. They killed off level 10. They killed off Spirit Master. They killed off, what else they killed off? They killed off Solitaire. It was just they couldn't stop them then. That was it then. That was it. Desperado just shot back up like a few days. I ain't even said, I think like a day after. A day after the Banlist hit for Shiranui, which is like, I think what it was. No, it was December 15th, I think. When was the last band list? When was the last band? I gotta go back to the home right quick. When was the last band? We're gonna look at this right quick. It's on here? Yeah, when was the last band list? Well, not that one, but where is it? Where is it? It's not on here. Oh no, hold on. I think I'm about to go okay, I'm about to go find it. Hey, that was long. That was for a long time. Okay, I had to go back. I had to go back in the news whatever and look for. I'm surprised it's still there. But yeah, this is the band that happened December 15th of 2020. Like I said, this was a card. Every Desperado player feared this card. They couldn't do nothing to this card. And play isn't defense. And the thing about it, it can attack while it's in defense. But when it attacks while in defense, it only uses attack points to attack. So basically, it's like it's still in attack position, but it's not in attack position. So basically, when it attacks, it still delivers 1,800 points of damage or whatever. But it always got boosted. It always got boosted up by this card. Where is it? Where's it in the game already? Where's nope. Oh no, it's not in here. Oh, with Alistair, with basically Alistair. So anyway, it got boosted by the Alistair. So then after that, they hit Shiranui. Hit Solitaire. Hit my boy Sun Saga. Hit Spirit Master. It was over with then. The second hit those cards, Shiranui died just like that. They basically used his Zodia basically. So yeah, they basically used his Zodia to kill this card. Like this card was, they just killed this card. They killed them off instantly. Their archetype is just dead now. I don't think Shiranui can ever come back. Will they ever take Shiranui off in the future? No. They were just. I mean, maybe. Like maybe. I mean, I think maybe the only way I can see Shiranui come off the ban list. Even basically Kaku's come off the ban list maybe. I mean, he's forbidden. I mean, you can't use the card at all. Like any card that has been on them, you can't use it at all. I mean, you can't use it at all. The card is literally just dead. I mean, if you're a new player and you pull this card out of a box, you can't even use it. You can't get happy at all. So like when new players like, oh, this is a card that can beat Desperado. Okay, I know I can use. I'm going to use it right. No, the card is dead. You can't use it now. You can't beat it now. The card is completely dead. Like it has the ban symbol on it. I mean, you can't use it at all. But like I said, so I don't really think he'll come out the ban list at all. But Shiranui, they might have a chance to come off the ban list probably. I just think they just gotta get a deck that can basically they can kind of, I say, keep up with them. Like better keep them in check or whatever. Like they can like they can go on a win spree, but not like, but once they want to get that certain deck or whatever, or that special deck they have to go, they can compete with them. They can go toe to toe with them card for card or whatever. Then things get, that's how I think they should do something like that. I don't know what deck it is, but I push one deck, archetype or whatever. They can do that out there. They can go head to head with them or whatever. I mean, what is it? They do have a rival deck, not the Mayakashis, I think that's what they call. That's the only deck I see go against them because they kind of just like them a little bit. I don't know, but maybe if any other deck could go against them, I guess basically they have to go toe to toe with them. But that's why I don't fear them too, because they can't kill him. As long as they have a bunch of shit, they have him on the field and a bunch of other shit in the grave, he couldn't be destroyed. He cannot be destroyed. He cannot be destroyed at all. So basically, they couldn't do nothing to him. And if they did try to destroy him, if they had Spearmaster in the graveyard, the second they attack the Sun Saga or try to destroy Sun Saga with a card effect, he a Banished Field Master. When Strauss gets banished, he destroys one card on the field. Or one face-up monster on the field with a, well, not face-up monster, face-up card on the field. So, so yes. So basically, yeah, they feared that right there. They really feared that. So I don't think shooters come off the list, but I don't know. But yeah. So cut it back to basically all these cards. So first let's start with all the monsters and the most played monsters or whatever. Blue Eyes. Like I said, Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes is in notification. Blue Eyes. Look at this. Look at it. These are the main 3 cards. The main 3. I mean, Blue Eyes was already good, but it didn't get better until they got this boy right here. This dude was a skill. He was a skill. But then he became a skill. It became he became an anniversary award basically for the 4th anniversary. They gave everybody a free copy basically. So basically, you play him and play the skill at the same time, which is called Alternative Evolution. You basically have 2. That's really kind of what how people be playing. I mean, that's how they first started playing when the card first came out. But then like, no, we play Ultimate Dragons instead. So yeah. But yeah, the most played monsters are basically, you see now. Look at this. Oh, there you go. Oh wow, they're right here. Nova Knight's right here. Oh, I knew it was in here somewhere. Yeah, so yeah, Nova Knight's here. Yeah, yep. Look what it does. The what's it called? The Automotive Project. So yeah, okay, so I had to click monsters. Okay, I'm back in here now. I'm back in. Okay, never mind. Make that for you. So we got, yeah, okay. And also the newest deck, which is my favorite deck in the game right now, which I don't care no one says. My boy Galaxy. No. My boy Galaxy guys. I mean, you see replays that we had, we were murdering people and stuff. Murdering people. I mean, back then it was predicted that Galaxy was gonna come out anyway, and he's gonna be actually pretty good. But unfortunately, he wasn't that good to make the tier list or whatever. So yeah, he wasn't that good. It still remained Blue Eyes and stuff. Blue Eyes, what else? Thunder Dragons and Desperado, Nova Knights. It's just, and for some reason, this deck made it to it. Like this archetype, whatever, the Utopia, the Automotive Project, whatever, made it to it some reason. For some reason, basically, I don't know how they made it up there. I mean, it basically just sync or something. I'm not saying it sees some different monsters basically just to destroy your field, basically. So I mean, I don't get that. I mean, they don't even run back row. They just basically a deck that fills up the field with big monsters or whatever. Most don't even be that big. Most don't even be over 3,000. I suppose the high all they must be is probably like 2,700. That's probably the highest or whatever. After all that, they'll still win or whatever. Either they go turn 1, but it's all about them going turn 2 because they'll always end up with this card. Boom. H8. This card's only at 2. If for some reason they always have it in their hand, turn 1. So they go for second. They have that. You dead. You basically lose. Just like you might want to surrender right there. Even if you have a full field, you basically because every backup card you had has been sent back to your hand. So you got a field full of monsters, or even one monster or whatever, and you will still die. You will still die. Even if you have like a kite roid, they blast through a kite roid. Even if you have like spear kills, they'll still go through that too. That's how much they can do. They can do that. They can go through all that just like that. But anyway, yeah. So it's mainly just Blue Eyes right now. So Blue Eyes, Nova Knights, Galaxy Eye, Automotive Project, Desperado, and the newest deck to come in, the Water deck, I guess. Which for some reason they make the tiers too, all because of Abyss Dweller, which is a good card. But how I think the tier is gonna look. Let's talk about how I think the tier is gonna look. Bandit, that's gonna be Bandit. So ban that. Might ban this. What else? I'm not banned, but limited. I think this might be limited to 1 or 2. Maybe 2. Yeah. Misjudge, limited to 2. Barrel Dragon, he's a free card. So limited to 2. What else? Maybe okay, so Desperado limited to could they hit Desperado? I mean, he's not really a free card. He's actually a box. He's actually a structured card. I mean, when we first get him, he's 1,000 gems, I think. And then after that, you have to pay like $6 or $7, I think, for him. Nope, $8, I think, to get 2 more copies of him. So he's not really. I don't know. Could they hit him with like a put him at 3? I guess. I mean, that's not really one thing. But yeah. So yeah, limited to 2. Barrel Dragon, limited to 2. This, they can actually ban this. This is actually a free card. They can actually do it just like they did on the contest or whatever. Because this card right here kills Blue Eyes a little bit. I mean, it doesn't kill him like completely because Blue Eyes run Karma Cut, so mostly sometimes it could kill the Blue Eyes deck a little bit if they get to play and stuff. And they stop them and all that right there. Basically, this Ally of Justice quarantine, basically. Well, quarantine, of course. So basically, this is basically like the coronavirus. This card is basically COVID-19. Okay, this is the embodiment of COVID-19. This card, basically, I mean, you see what it says. It says need for some light monsters, basically. So that card with this, it's right here on the field, basically can kill Blue Eyes kind of a little bit, not too much, because she negates, and then the other one just prevents some something. Basically, so it destroy Ancients. The Ancients does not activate at all. It just sits in the grave the whole time, just dying or whatever. So anyway, next on the spell cards, let's see what else get banned. Or what else I think could get banned. What else in here? Now, this, they can ban this too. This is a free card. They can ban this too. Where does this card come from anyway? Where does this card come from? You get in the starter deck, and you attain randomly from a standard duelist, basically in the duel world. So basically, it's a free card. It's basically a free card, so they can ban this, like literally like ban it forever, like can't play it at all. So I mean, this is basically part of greed, basically, dude. That's the meme going on right now. Like the meme in every Duel Links group, I don't mean the meme is this is part of greed, basically. I mean, it even says you get heads, you get guaranteed 2, or if you get tails, your opponent draws 2. There's a skill called Master of Destiny, which give you a guaranteed heads, and they always draw it. They always have this card in their hand all the time. Cup of Ace is always in their hand 100% of the time. And then guess what? They play this, get the guaranteed heads. Wait up, the guaranteed coin toss be heads, and then they draw into a second one. Do it again, guaranteed heads again. I really think, for some reason, the last past duels I fought against, well, do it in or whatever. The player, I think their skill is rigged, dude. I mean, not rigged, it's bugged a little bit, because he wasted all 3 of his coin toss. And for some reason, through the whole duel, every single coin toss kept getting guaranteed heads. That went on for like the past 6 duels. I don't know how they did it. I don't know what they were doing. I don't know if they were praying over every coin toss they did. But that was some really freaky type stuff. Every coin toss. I mean, how? All 3 of your guaranteed coin tosses are gone, but you still landing 3 heads on every card. Like, I didn't even get that at all. I lost every single one. Every single duel I lost against. I'm not even gonna lie. Every duel I lost against. Like, if I had the replays saved of all the losses I had, y'all would probably feel sad. But yeah, that card can actually get banned. It's a free card, so they can actually ban that card, like permanently ban it. So yeah, it can get banned for real. What else? What else can get banned? I mean, yeah, they can ban it right there. Karma Cut 2. Put it at 2. Or they can actually put it at 1. Man, probably put it at 2. Yeah. Yeah. Or they could ban it probably. No? Maybe. Nah. I could see this at 2 or either 1. Yeah, so either 2 or 1. Rageki Break at 3 because it's an ultra rare card, so I said at 3. Wow, looking at it, I actually got 3 copies of it. But yeah, at 3. They put it at 3. Head Judging, the most OP card in a Desperado deck that everyone hates. This card literally beats any deck, basically, dude. You basically flip a coin. No, they flip the card up. But when they flip the card up, instead of them calling they gotta call it. If they call heads, basically, if they call it on the coin toss and they get it wrong, you basically steal a monster, basically. That's all it is. You steal a monster. If they have any kind of monster up there on the field, while this card is face up on the field, you flip a coin, and if they call it, you basically steal their monster. I know. If they don't call it, you basically steal their monster. But if they do call it, this card gets sent to the grave. Basically, it doesn't get destroyed. It just goes straight to the grave. 100% of the time, you're gonna always call this wrong, because some people think, okay, they're using Satori's or whatever with his guaranteed head skill. But what every Satori's player always does, they'll always waste all 3 of their guaranteed heads. So when they do put this card up, you confused because you think, okay, maybe if I choose heads, it'd be guaranteed. No, it's not. It's gonna be tails mainly. And then you choose tails, no, it's heads. It's so confusing. And then when they negate, they steal your monster. But I think they don't use it when we do like big monster, like use like a blue eyes turn one, something like that. And when I do on alternative white dragon or whatever, something like that, any kind of big monster basically. But yeah, this card, I can see them actually put this card probably at 1. It's a free card. So that at 1. Super Team Buddy Force 2. I mean, it's a card from a box though, but it's super rare, so 2. They put it at 2. This card is already at 1. Really, because you only get card is on as a level up card for Satori's and you max them out. This card is it's just that kind of, I see it might be it's a pretty card, but it's not like that bad. So this card doesn't have no kind of play really that much, but it's not really a bad. It's not really, I ain't say a good card, but it's bad for them. It's bad actually for both players. Cause basically if they call it it's basically heads tails basically. So if they call heads and they get the guaranteed heads or whatever, they banish every card in their graveyard. But if they call heads and it lands on tails, it sends basically however many of them cards in your graveyard, they have to send that same amount from the top of their deck to the graveyard. So you have like 13 cards in your graveyard. They have to send 13 cards from their deck to the graveyard. So basically, I mean, I want to get one player like that, and they destroy their whole damn deck, I think. Yeah, they destroy their whole damn deck. They only have like 2 cards left in there. They run immediately because half of their cards they send to the graveyard, mainly all their good stuff. So yeah, this card's kind of bad, really. Not really many people using that card. I wouldn't use it though, cause I don't have to risk all my cards and to the graveyard just for me to get a guaranteed coin toss or whatever. So yeah, that right there don't really matter about nothing. But yeah, like I said, Super Team Buddy Force 2. Either put this at 1 or Bandit. Put this at 2 or maybe Paul 1. Break 3. Extra deck cards. Now, will they hit any extra deck cards? Are they even any extra deck cards on the ban list? I think the only one they got on the ban list really is what? Cockroaches and Sun Saga, I think. I think the only 2 extra deck cards on the ban list, I think. Extra deck is not really, I say, it's not really that bad, really. So we're not really worried about the extra right now. I mean, could we see can we see some monkey monsters get hit by the ban list? I mean, these monkeys, I don't know. I mean, these cards not really that bad. I mean, it's Nova Knights really. So like maybe him. Okay, but he's not a box card. He's a structure deck card. So him and him or whatever, they both are structure deck cards. They call it the same box, whatever. He's a free card. No. He's a box card. So maybe, I don't know. Could they hit both of them? I don't think they would. Just like the Stripey Bowser or whatever. Yeah, I don't think he don't hit them like that. I mean, they don't hit them yet. Cause they brand new. They just came out like a few weeks ago. Just like Malevolent Sin a few weeks ago. So I don't know. They probably won't be able to hit them. I don't know. But like I said, yeah, Desperado, all of them need to get hit, bro. Like Blue Eyes is using it too much. I mean, just look at this dude. Out of every card is a trap card being used. A trap out of every card. They probably like over 1 million cards in here. It's one single card that's dominating the rank right now. So Konami, I need to do something about this card. I really think that's, yeah, I need to do something about that card. But yeah, I think that's all I got to say right now for this right here, part 1. Hopefully the video wasn't too long or whatever. I'm going to start making part 2 of what I think will be in Bandlist or whatever. And I'll see how you guys next time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what do you think will be in Bandlist. Do you think they're going to finally hit Karma Cut? I mean, Karma Cut has been a pain since even before they hit Sure News or whatever. So I don't think kind of it's like now. When do I think the bands will be coming out? Right now the KC Cup is going on, so I think either maybe a few days or a few days to a week after the KC Cup ends or whatever. That's when they'll probably announce the next band list, and hopefully we see Karma on there. If they do, it'd be pretty good. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see y'all next time.
I'll erase you here.